Representative George Dunbar.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, Secretary.
Good
I
afternoon.
promised our illustrious Vice Chair of Appropriations, Representative Mustio, that I would ask a question or two for him. Unfortunately, Mark had to be somewhere else. And he told me he wanted to ask a couple of questions in regards to CareerLink and what was going on there. And he had informed me that it was, you can look up this information in the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. And I said, well, Mark, there's a new one coming out. And he said, well, just look through it. All right, well, this is the new.
I know. We'll get through this together.
I think Mark set me up when he sent me to this.
Representative Dunbar, go ahead.
But specifically, he had some questions on CareerLinks and understanding is there a virtual way for job seekers to fill out the forms that are necessary? And I looked through it, and there was a couple different points on strengthening data sharing, which specifically says they're going to try and do that, as well as areas needed for improvement, where it specifically says increasing the quantity and quality of online self-service paid CareerLink options, along with direct customer access to live person assistance via phone, internet, coaches, and access points. Mark's specific questions were, how do constituents register for advanced services for job search without having to travel to a CareerLink office? That a lot of his constituents have trouble. That he's from Moon and they don't want to travel all the way into town, pay for parking, travel. And he also wanted to know about if there will be a virtual registration system for advanced services. He said he understood that there was one in the past, but now it's no longer there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about. Let me explain what is there, and then if there's something, there might be something specific that Mark's looking for that I'm not familiar with. But our state public workforce system is operated in Pennsylvania through both the Department of Labor, Industry, and our partners on the local level, the state workforce investment boards. In the new state plan that is being submitted this month, there is a lot of emphasis on working better, smarter, faster with all modalities to be able to connect people where they need to be. At the state level, the department operates Job Gateway. It is a public-facing website, job matching, career exploration tool. It is for the general public, very easy to find, jobgateway.pa.gov. If you're a job seeker, you can find all the job postings in Pennsylvania on there. If you are an employer, you can post with us. You can learn about what training opportunities are available in your backyard, and all the way down to middle school, if I can give a plug, you can learn about career exploration. So there's really good stuff there. We've worked really hard this year to make that mobile friendly so that people can access it from their mobile phones, and that's all kind of good stuff, and that's a way that you can link in to the system without physically having to go into CareerLinks. But let me also talk about those CareerLinks, because bricks and mortar are important and they're expensive. And I just have to let folks know, because this is the next 2 years, we're all going to have to look at this together. We are operating the same size bricks and mortar system that we operated 15 years ago, but we're operating with a lot less support coming into the job system, and we're going to have to make some adjustments. And so we're going to be looking comprehensively with all of our partners around the state in terms of how do we meet people's needs, how do we have the technology there for those who want to and can use the technology, how do we have enough bricks and mortar there for those folks who need that. And then the final point that I want to make is all of what you were talking about is like the advanced I think he might have been referring to specifically what training might be available, what other things are available. I think he was trying to get to
specific job searches as well.
Yeah, well, the job searches can all get done through Job Gateway, and we're always enhancing the tools and features on that website to make it more user-friendly and more mobile-friendly. We made some significant improvements this year, and we're going to continue doing that. We also are the actual employment and training and more in-depth services that somebody might need to attach or reattach to the workforce are all delivered through our local workforce investment, or workforce, now called workforce development boards, what people refer to as the WIBs. And those are kind of not necessarily always the career link, but often the career links are administered by the WIBs in partnership with LNI. And we're also encouraging our the workforce development boards and the local elected officials who operate those to make sure that they're meeting people where people need to be met as well.
And to change speeds briefly, since Chairman Galloway had referred to some issues that he believed were bipartisan issues. Being one of the members from the southwest of coal country, where Mandarino name is very big out our way, we have some concerns about the impacts of the Clean Power Plant. And we've lost close to 400 jobs with the closures in Fayette and Washington counties of the Hatfield Ferry and First Energy Mitchell. And we were wondering if the department has had any discussions about potential job losses relating to the federal cross-state air pollution rule in the Clean Power Plant, and if you've had any discussions with DEP how you can potentially avoid any future job losses in the coal region.
Let me get back to that if there was anything specific, but I can tell you that we have, and I've met, and our Workforce folks have met with folks from the Southwest, and we're working both in the Northwest and the Southwest on different areas to try to get additional transitional type of grants that are available in Washington, where we've experienced layoffs, I know, in Fayette and Greene with regard to coal, and seeing what more resources we can bring to bear.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.